Hey friends, here we are at the last devotion in the Dinner Time Devotion series, and today I have a very special guest. Debbie is with me, and today we are celebrating our 20th anniversary. So it's only right to end up these devotions with a look at the love chapter out of the Bible. And it's the famous chapter that Paul wrote about love. It's 1 Corinthians chapter 13, and in it we can find a few important promises. So let's take a look at what God says about love through the Apostle Paul. It may take me a second to pull it up here. Okay, here we go. 1 Corinthians chapter 13. If I speak in tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have a faith that can move mountains, but I have not love, I am nothing. If I give all I possess to the poor and surrender my body to the flames, but have not love, I gain nothing. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Now this may be the most important promise in the whole Bible. Coming up here in verse 8. It says, love never fails. But where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be stilled. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away. For we know in part what we prophesy in part, but when perfection comes, the imperfect disappears. When I was a child, I talked like a child, I thought like a child, I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I put childish ways behind me. Now we see but a poor reflection as in a mirror, then we shall see face to face. Now I know in part, then I shall know fully, even as I am fully known. Now these three remain, faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. And friends, love is the greatest gift that God's given us. And the promise there in verse 8 is, well, let's read verse 7 again. Let's start at verse 6. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. Now that's a promise. We may not think of it sometimes as a promise, but God's telling us love never fails. If we got true love in our heart, it never fails. And I certainly do have true love for Debbie, and that's never going to fail. It's never going to fade away. It's never going to change. So, just want to wish Debbie a happy anniversary. She's been with me 20 probably long years for her, but time passes us by pretty quickly. But we want to thank each and every one of you that's watched this series of devotions and has been with us. Some of you's been with us through the start and watched every one of them, and we do really appreciate that. And we'll probably take a couple of days break here, but I'm going to keep posting a few things occasionally, and I've got some ideas. So still developing a little bit, but keep looking for us, and if you get a chance, go to the YouTube channel, Fundamentals for Following, and you'll find all this content there. Thank you so much, and God bless y'all. Bye.